Thank you.
Sure, no problem. So we finished our third step, right? So now from that, I actually made the
But
same mistake.
to be
I was on.
honest, this thing is very good. Like what you're explaining were things I was really struggling with. It took me a lot.
Well, it could be kind of frustrating at the beginning, but things get really easier when start to get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, then things get really, really easy. So let me quickly move to into the project folder. I did the same mistake again. I checked status on the
On
on the
the
folder
yeah.
that, yeah. So let me change directory here. Okay, I have to get the spelling right, and then now I can check. Allow recording. Yes, sure, no problem. So yeah, so we are on our fourth step now. Our third step was creating the branch and make some changes. We already made some changes. I created a new index.html file. And now when I check Git status, it says that I have one untracked file that I made changes on. I have to add this file now. So let's add git add, and then I can add this with this command. And if I change the status again, it will show me that now I'm tracking the file index.html, and it's ready to be committed. So let's commit that, which is git commit. And this is another important good practice here. Our commit should be really, really clear. What change we made, what are we committing? So I would say index.html file is added and title is updated with an h1 tag in the body. So I really, really made it very descriptive. Maybe not that much. We don't need, but for example, I just did that anyway. So now I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit enter.
Yes.
Right. So it says index.html file is added and title is updated, blah, blah, blah. My message, right? So now if I clear the screen a little bit and then check status again, we can see on branch first feature branch, nothing to commit because the change I made, I already committed. So now I'm ready to push. So now if I type git push and then try to push, it will not be able to push. Can you say why?
Because we are on the working branch, which is not on the
Right,
central.
exactly. We don't have the branch that we created on our local machine on GitHub. We don't have that branch on GitHub. So let's try that. So it says the current branch, first feature branch, has no upstream branch. That means it has no copy on GitHub of itself. So what we can do, we can use this uh, command instead, right? So let's do that. So git push set upstream origin first feature branch. So now we are setting a new branch on upstream, and then we are gonna push our changes from this local branch to the upstream branch. Guys, are you with me? Have I lost you for a minute? I mean, for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna hit enter, and hopefully it will push the changes to our new branch on the upstream. Yeah, so our changes are successfully pushed. So now let's get back to our repository here. And then you can already see, right? First feature branch had recent pushes less than a minute ago. Right. So right now the main branch is selected. If I select okay, I have to maybe reload to get the list of the branches. Now, yeah, right. So the first feature branch, right? If I click on that, I'll be able to see the new index.html file, right?
Yeah.
So beside the file, I can also see the commit message here. Even I can see the commit message here as well. And I can see that this is the, I guess, the commit. Yeah, right. So initial commit 37 minutes ago, and this one right now, 2 minutes ago. So Mr. Collins, are you on with us? Can you hear us? I mean, hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I think it's muted.
Okay, fine. So I think he can hear us because he's already recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be the GitHub flow. I mean, the fourth step, and the fifth step on GitHub flow would be we can go to from the code tab, we can go to the pull request tab. So this is the pull request tab. I can already see. We can already see that the first branch already it's suggesting compare and pull request, right?
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
also create new pull requests by ourselves, like from clicking on that button, new pull request. But I'm going to use that button, compare and create pull request.
So what is the new?
So
What's
you can
the
see.
difference?
Sorry,
What's the
which one?
difference between using the one you and compare?
Here, this one, or
can you go back? Can you go back?
Yeah, right.
What's the difference
New-
between compare and pull request and new pull request?
The difference is being that GitHub is automatically suggesting that, right? We can use this, or either we can create on our own. Like for example, if I reload, if that I'm not sure it will go away or not. It doesn't go away. We can use this button as well, like new pull request, and then compare the branches, like which branch to which branch. The main base branch will always be main, and I can compare the first branch here, select that, and then I can create the pull request manually. So this is the manual way, and the other one was suggested by GitHub automatically.
Okay.
Automatically, GitHub detected a new branch, and then it actually compared with the main, and then message us able to merge if we want to create the pull request now or not. Okay.
Yeah.
So we could have used that, and or we could, create a pull request like this as well. So I'm going to create the pull request right now. So to create the pull request, now we have to write our message here. And Microverse suggests that we write a descriptive message here as well, like really, really descriptive. So I'm going to do that right now.
And I think in my first project, this is one of the red flags I got for my projects. And the reviewer even didn't look at it. He told me invalid pull request. So he just made it invalid. I had to change it.
Right. So this is created. That's where the flow actually stops. Now it's time to, have it reviewed. So that was all for now.
Hello?